Hello, friend.
Hello and welcome back!
Hello, friend. And welcome back to Mr. Robot. Well, to What Are Movie.
Yeah.
And today we are carrying on with Mr. Robot.
Episode
5. 5 of 10.
halfway.
So this will be halfway once we've watched it. Last time, Elliot was withdrawing, had a
Yep.
trippy dream.
Yep.
And then they're making their way to Steel Mountain.
Yep.
And Angela put the disc in the all-safe computer. And there we go. That was that.
What will happen?
Yeah, what will happen? It was a crazy time last time, right? Lots of weird stuff going on, but yeah, I'm excited. This is episode 5. It is called EPS 1.4_exploits.wmv. Exploits with a 3 instead of an E and a 0 instead of an O. There we go. Aired on the 22nd of July 2015. Directed by Jim McKay, who also directed episode 3 of this, and also directed episode 4 of Breaking Bad, Cancer Man. So do you remember when Jesse was tripping out because he was paranoid? And then in episode 3, Elliot was freaking out on the train. Very similar. So this is written by David Iserson. Yeah, there we go. Not heard his name before, but there we go. Let's get on with it, shall we? Let's get straight in.
See the exploits.
See the exploits. Full reaction is in the description. Just click the link. You need your own copy to watch along. We're watching on Amazon Prime. And then come back for the discussion. Cool. Anything to expect from this one, Claire? Cool.
Oh, that's prison? Wait. Who's that? Oh, that's what I got confused with that. How's his hair growing so quick? And I was like, I don't think that is him.
No.
How long is it gonna be?
We're talking years.
Yo, you playing?
Your Twitters, your Instagram. Who told you to put your business anywhere near social media?
My aspirational little brother.
You know how much money we saved last year? Made our whole operation.
You tweeted about every transaction your business was involved in. That is the opposite of careful.
Wow.
So that's you. That's who you are. I know you.
This is giving me goosebumps. The music and everything. Oh.
It's a different start to all the other episodes. Do you know what I mean?
I like that though. Every intro I think has been quite different and you don't really know what to expect.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Just want to pay my compliments. Hey, excellent coffee, fantastic service. Buy yourself some.
Smooth.
That's why you don't wear like name badges and stuff outside of your workplace.
They're in, Claire.
Trying to penetrate a data security facility whose tagline literally is.
That's brilliant.
Nothing is actually impenetrable, but people still built this place. And if you can hack the right person,
Man-made.
all of a sudden you have a people always make the best exploits. Mobley's a glutton, O'Mara is a know-it-all, and a hypochondriac.
Bill Harper is our first exploit. You're gonna ask to speak to his supervisor, Wendy.
Mr. Robot, his flaw is he's absolutely insane. We're talking clinical. He goes in there, he's liable to blow the whole place up, just like he wanted to in the first place.
Sure you don't want to look?
I got it.
Okay, James Bond. Let's go knock this shit up. Boom.
Yes, I also have security flaws. I don't like being outside. I like morphine too much.
Mr. Sepio?
I'm talking to you right now and you don't exist.
Sam Sepio?
I do.
Sir?
Okay.
So sorry I had to wait. As you,
A tour.
we require appointments for tours.
I'm Sam Sepio. You should look me up.
We can set something up later
It's
this
not
week.
gonna work.
You don't think so?
For Bill Harper.
Listen, Bill, you think your boss gives you a hard time now? You're going to get a really hard time right after I walk out of here.
I really think you should look me up.
It just doesn't work like that.
It might work if he does what he's meant to be. He's looking him
I
up.
wonder Wikipedia's never accurate. Anyone can edit them.
Mr. Sepio, I have some good news.
Stop it.
Wow.
Can you stop packing for like, I love you.
Oh, she's
You don't
she's
even
breaking
know
up.
why you're crying.
Let's get married.
Will you please stop?
Angel, you can't just give up on. You're ruining your life.
Maybe. But I also ruined yours.
Why do you
Oh,
the work I do?
damn.
Do you know what's gonna happen? There will be fallout from this, and I'm gonna tell him.
I used your computer. So tell them whatever you want.
Snap.
Are you serious?
She had it all under control.
Did you even think about how this would affect me?
It's all him.
Yeah.
I did.
It's always him.
Yeah, he's just thinking of himself the
Yep.
entire time.
Here's an idea.
Trying to guilt trip her and then,
We have
yeah.
our own.
Have to destroy Bill in order to get to his supervisor.
There's one vault in here that's.
We need to tear Bill down, piece by piece. You need to wipe that smile off of his stupid face. You know how it feels when someone makes you small.
Answer me! Answer me! Get up.
Oh, I thought that was happening, and then I was like, wait.
I like the way they do the
Yeah.
flashbacks. Really cool.
You're nothing.
Wow. Jesus.
You're worthless.
Think about it, Bill.
Think about what?
Why don't you have access to
If
Love
he
Machine?
died, would anyone care?
Wow. Okay, that was darker than what I
Really
thought.
care. Yeah, maybe they'd cry for a day. But let's be honest, no one would give a shit. They would.
Damn.
That's who you are. That's what you are.
Damn.
Nothing.
Feel bad for Bill.
I know, it's so... Oh.
You know I'm telling you the truth. So instead of wasting any more of my time, I need you to go call someone that matters. Because Bill,
Bill.
you don't.
I'll call my supervisor.
Bill.
And that's why Bill Harper is a perfect exploit. Desperate enough for the business to break protocol and let me in. Lonely enough to break.
I need a supervisor in L1S3.
This is a horrible episode. Next.
Don't apologize. You're almost there. You did great.
It's awful, man. I feel so sorry.
We'll send her a text letting her know her pregnant wife is in labor.
Trudy Davis, account supervisor. Is there a problem here?
Oh.
Mr. Sepio, Trudy? Asking for someone more senior than me.
Sam Sepio?
Is that a question?
Trudy?
Wendy.
I need Wendy, actually.
And how do you know Wendy?
Ah.
I would love a tour of level 2.
I don't know what you've been told, but we don't allow that. I'll see you out. You can go, Bill. Follow me to the lobby.
Bill looks traumatized, man. Oh, it's horrible.
This woman,
All we had was her husband's cell phone number. He doesn't have a picture online.
no hobbies, no kids, no credit problems, no weird sex stuff.
House paid off.
The elevator's almost here.
Yes, that's how they work when you press the button.
Should be thinking about her husband.
I have to go. I'm sorry.
I spoofed the text from her husband.
What is what they always feared?
Well, he said I'm at the hospital. It's what we always feared.
Damn.
Really?
Get out of there.
There's one door manually locked. It's a fire code thing, and I think you can pick it.
They really, like, went dark, didn't
They
they, with
did.
their... Man.
No one questioned someone walking through
No.
a corridor with purpose.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you're looking
Yeah,
around, they'll be
yeah.
like, "You're right there."
Yeah. Like how they spoke about lockpicking before.
Yeah.
So that's
Stairs
pretty
don't go to
cool.
level 2, they go to a parking lot.
You're on the complete wrong side of the building.
Elliot.
thought I saw you. What are you doing here?
I thought he was going to go, I'm Sam Sepio.
Well, I've actually never been a waitress before.
Oh, what were you doing before?
Pharmaceutical sales.
It's a routine data process check. Allsafe does them all the time.
Join me for lunch?
Sure. I eat lunch.
So you are like the rest of us.
You know when you're already jumping into a puddle and that puddle suddenly becomes a swimming pool, or at very best an ocean.
Yeah.
Tyrell Wells' greatest asset is his hubris, but it's also his flaw, and that's your exploit.
It would be nice.
You eat here?
Now remember, Elliot, you'll lose our signal on level 2. Elliot.
Ooh. That's good. Some good sound design there. I like it. We're getting deeper into the mountain.
His life's potential reached at a 30 grand a year salary, an economy car he still owes money on.
Well, this is going to make us feel great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Damn!
The life of an ordinary cockroach whose biggest value is to serve me salad.
Someone's got to serve the salad.
Yep.
Here it is.
I'm sorry, you're eating salad?
Starter, innit?
Is it a starter?
I don't know. What's the matter?
Security signs the bill?
Who knows? It's not a bill.
I don't know.
The bathroom.
Oh, you didn't even get to eat in the salad.
No.
Am I his malware?
Kind of wish I hadn't taken a sip of coffee before he got to the bathroom. That just happened to be.
Huh?
That just happened to be in the bathroom.
Well, they did look for which one was the most vulnerable and easiest to get to, so that's why they probably wanted to get to level 2.
I know you framed Terry Colby.
Oof.
I didn't.
Your father worked at Evil Corp before he died. That's a matter of public record. I'm not turning you in if that's what you're thinking. I don't even have proof. I wanted to know your weakness. Revenge. How ordinary. It's like our waiter. But even extraordinary people enjoy your long drive back home. I'm having a helicopter taking me back to New York.
Well.
And time to throw up a bit more.
Yes, I don't know if it's the one they intended to get. Or
yeah,
it's the one he found.
You broke up with Ollie.
I know. I just got off the phone with her. Come on.
Of course, Ollie phoned her dad.
What did you say?
I told him I thought you should have broken up with him a long time ago.
Nice.
And, well, he cheated on me. So, there's that.
Well, the cheating part, I'm not surprised. The kid's a douchebag.
I like her dad.
As for them, I'll float you some money. Call it a loan. But do not pay me back. And you'll stay here and commute until you can save for an apartment.
I can't make you do any of that.
And you didn't. It's what I want.
You don't need to cook for me, Dad.
French toast.
Why have we not seen her see her dad
No.
in any of these episodes
He's
yet?
nice. They're both quite snobby, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we know what happens in the bedroom.
Det här är bara helt vanligt. De är glada, nöjda, de verkar inte vilja ha. Du vet, alla är inte lika hemska som du vet.
Lovely.
Wow.
Why are they backing out? What happened? You better tell your pal White Rose to stop being a pussy and start growing a pair, because we don't have time to dilly-dally around.
And now you're gonna talk about this in the world? It's over.
You said the Dark Army was with us on this.
But they've got something else now, haven't they?
Who, the Dark Army?
Well, I'm guessing it might be something to do with
Think about it.
Yeah.
that disc.
They were out before you ever got to Steel Mountain. I don't know why. That's all they said to me.
Wow.
Lies.
You think that's a lie? You don't think he's telling the truth?
Oh, I don't know, but I'm wondering if the Dark Army obviously lied to them because they said they were still with them.
Yeah.
But if they said they're out before... It's a library!
Yeah.
Tapped you for CTO, yes? Don't be surprised.
Suspicious is more accurate. 4 people.
So wait, he set the dinner, but she thinks they set the dinner.
Conversations. Somehow, you're number 5.
Then I'm exactly what you need in a right hand.
Would you trust you as your right hand?
If I were you, I wouldn't have even let me in the house.
Hey, it's me. Is now a good time?
Yeah.
When I have to put together to-go orders, it's like bagging mollies. So I'm like kind of an expert.
I'm good.
Wow, I've never heard you say a sentence like that before, ever.
I did what I had to do today.
Well, if you're around tonight, come over and tell me about it, okay?
You got a normal relationship? This kind of...
How long's that gonna last?
What do you mean? Some good
They're
things
very
can
not
last.
normal people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You seem to know how to drink your wine.
I indulge in few things, but I do love wine.
You know, to me, it smells like every wine.
That's what I'd probably say, to be honest.
It's just...
Sharon?
Yes.
How do you not blow your brains out being married to him?
Excuse me?
Shall I repeat the question?
Oh my god.
I think I'll mistake what you said as a joke in poor taste. I'll excuse myself to the bathroom.
Beautiful vintage over here. I would love to just show you the label.
Ooh, label.
Oh, a label.
Can I help you?
It's not what you do when you're invited to someone's house.
No?
This is a little awkward. Make that a lot awkward.
Okay there.
He just found her exploit.
We got problems.
Is the pie online?
Yeah, we're in the whole system. We lost China.
Sorry?
The Dark Army is bailing. I get it, okay? I fucked up.
Could you blame her, though, really?
Look, for fucking up.
Let's do it anyway. Just us. We execute on our side and trust that the Dark Army gets their shit together and follows.
If you move forward and they don't, China still holds all the redundant information. It will be pointless.
And if you wait, it'll also be pointless. Everything you guys... God, are you crazy?
It will have no effect.
It'll take down their network for
They'll
weeks.
recover.
It would still hurt them.
We don't want to hurt them. We want to kill them.
And neither will happen if we do nothing right now.
What are you doing? Huh?
Take another step and I'll do it.
In a month, they're going to be up and running again with even better security. We are not going to get another shot at this. The revolution that we've always talked about will be gone. Dead and buried. We will have failed because of you.
Please.
Please. Tell me it's okay to execute.
She's so tense.
I like the he's eating popcorn there.
But we are so close.
It's not over.
Well then. all of that.
Yes.
Every day we change the world. But to change the world in a way that means anything, that takes more time than most people have. It never happens all at once.
Shayla's got the dog. She doesn't shit on her pillows. Shayla?
Hey, bro. Sometimes the universe aligns perfectly. Here I am, locked away. Still, it brings you right to me.
Wow.
So that was episode 5 of season 1 of Mr. Robot Exploits. What did you think of that one then, Claire?
A lot happened.
A lot happened. So you were questioning last time whether the Steel Mountain story was going to take a long time.
Yeah.
And you're hoping it would happen last episode, but
Yeah.
here we go.
No, still going on.
Well, they got in. They They planted the pie. They've done their part. So what happened then? In the episode,
planted the pie, but then the Dark Army have pulled out.
Yeah,
because they need to take down China as well. Because China's got the
because they have the
backup.
redundant tapes. They have the backup.
Yeah.
So if anything goes wrong with this Steel Mountain, doesn't matter. They got backups.
But Thingy knows that Elliot.
Yeah. So
framed Terry.
Yeah. But to start with, Elliot went in.
Yep.
Sam,
So mean to Bill.
Justice for Bill. God damn it! I hate this episode.
I bet we never know. Like, there's a fear of me now that Bill could have just. I don't know what Bill could have done after to being told that,
heartbreaking.
gone home to his cat and just been like,
so
what is the point?
So basically, Sam. I can't remember the name he used. I didn't actually write it down. Sam Sepiol. He used the name.
Yeah.
And he's Bill comes along, he's like, sorry, you can't just do tours,
No.
you need an appointment.
He's following the rules.
Yeah, Bill's a good guy, following the rules. He seems quite nice.
Yeah.
And he's like, I love Elliot's awkwardness.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm Sam Sepiol, look me up.
Sorry, that's not how it works.
That's not how it works. But I'm Sam Sepiol. I really think you should look me up.
Yeah.
And he did. And luckily, I found out his name, Mobley, who's the glutton of the group.
Yeah.
He has a history of over, was it 2,000 edits or 20,000 edits on Wikipedia? So he made up a whole article about Sam Sepiol. And Bill read it and gave him a tour.
And then they were hoping that they'd. Well, their plan was to get through to Bill.
So they had to
then
ditch Bill to then get to
talk
his
to the supervisor, Wendy, who would get them to level 2 so he could implant what he needed to.
So
however, Wendy didn't turn up to work.
But the whole point of the episode was exploits. So Bill's exploit was
that he's alone.
He's lonely. He's he's I don't know. He doesn't have much, I guess. But
no. But he's happy.
God.
Look how happy he was.
Yeah.
Prior to being exploited.
Yeah, he was so happy to say we got fire trucks, we got a road, we got everything, and he's like, one of the vaults is 20,000 square kilometers, whatever it was, and it's as big as a shopping mall. He was so excited for everything, and god damn, this part that just we saw a real dark side of Elliot.
Yeah,
he could have just said the first thing. But then he kept going and going.
I did like the way that Mr. Robot, obviously so sure of himself that he's telling Elliot what to say, and then Elliot
was
saying completely opposite,
things.
and they're like, what are you doing? But actually, Elliot's way was working.
In the end. You did see, so he was like, what if you die tomorrow? Would anybody even care?
Yeah.
The few people who wanted to come to your... Who felt obligated to come to your funeral will probably be bored. No one would miss you. You're worthless.
And go as soon as they can.
You're just not worth it.
Yeah.
You don't matter, he said.
Yeah.
So... And
get someone that does matter.
Yeah, Bill looked heartbroken, like he was going to
did.
cry. I mean, he was basically crying. He's so... I hate that part so much.
And then he was going to apologise.
Yes, he went to apologise, and then Mr. Robot told him not to. Yeah. So Bill went off. So instead of Wendy, so they were going to use Wendy because her wife or girlfriend was pregnant. They were going to use her to get her out of there.
Yep.
But then
Wendy
Trudy,
hadn't turned up to
was
work.
it Trudy
Trudy
turned up? I'm looking for Wendy. And she's like, how do you know Wendy?
And then they're like looking online like, where the hell's
Who the
Wendy?
heck is Trudy?
And it turned out that Wendy's
Baby was born.
That's why she wasn't at work.
Yeah, so...
But then, God, to get rid of Trudy was the text.
The best bit was, though, like, when he was talking to Trudy, he was
the
like...
elevator's nearly here.
Well, that part, and he was like, I'm Sam Sepio? And she's like, is that a question? And then, yeah, the elevator's almost here.
And she's like, yes, that's what happens when you push the button.
This episode had surprisingly a lot of, like, funny little moments, I found. I
did also like the fact that they're like, right, there's a manual door that you just need to pick, and then he picks it, and then
the wrong one.
And then they're like, you need to be on the complete opposite side of the building.
Yeah. How did they get rid of Trudy though? You was about to say.
Oh yeah, they sent a text from her husband saying, I'm at the hospital. It's the worst.
It's what we feared.
It's what we feared.
Which, like, I think Mobley said, he was like.
Everyone has the same...
You don't have to go into specifics. They're not that important, really. Like,
to anyone, if you got a text to say someone in your family was in hospital, you would drop everything.
I've got a story. I don't know. Did I ever tell you this? When I was working it's weird. When I was working in McDonald's, it's not quite the same, but someone called the work phone, asked for me, saying it was my sister, and I answered, and sounded like her. And she said, "Mum's been in a car accident. You need to come to the home, and she's in the hospital." Yeah. I was like, I just panicked, and like I was like,
did you get home and everyone was at home? Like,
yeah.
What? Who the hell did that?
Bloody Elliot did it.
But do you know who would do that?
Well, I don't know if I've told you that, have I?
You didn't get like mugged on the way home, did
No,
you? Like it wasn't a ploy to get you out.
I got a taxi home. My dad's just like out in the garden and walking in like normal. I was like, what's going on? And then everything's fine.
Was there any way to find out who phoned your work?
No, I don't think they left. Like the number wasn't. Yeah. So.
Damn.
But yeah, like that's just the thing. Like as soon as they said it, like I didn't question who it was or like I didn't think
it's
to
that
phone.
sentence you fear, isn't it?
So yeah, it works. It's proven because that like really shook me. Like so, yeah.
Imagine going back to work the next day and they're like, "How's your mum?"
I had to phone. My mum phoned up work and was like, "I'm okay."
I don't know what happened.
That was awful.
Because I feel like some works would be like, "So you just wanted the day off and you just made that up." But do you know what I mean?
I was like, I was.
But
like,
do you know what I mean? Like they would
destroyed.
think, like, did that actually happen?
Yeah. So
wow.
Crazy, but he managed to. Well, then when he came out of the wrong door.
Yeah.
Who did he bump into?
Forget his name.
Tyrell Wellick.
Tyrell.
Our friend.
Yeah. And then he goes to get lunch with him. And then
what was
like,
his exploit?
Who, Tyrell?
Yeah.
It's just
he cares what people think of him.
Yeah.
He's very proud and yeah.
I think it went into more of that because you obviously saw they went to go get lunch and then it was just in the cafeteria.
It's like you eat here.
Yeah, Elliot's like, you eat here.
Yeah.
And then he ends up going to the
executive lounge.
Fancy. And then he sits there and talks about the waiter being on a 30k and all that, and just for 7 years he's been here and all this, and then and then even when Elliot then goes to the toilet,
there was a lot of
panicking.
Sorry, there was a lot of ripping into people today. Like the waiter, the bill.
Because it was even after they're exchanging the toilet that Tyrell goes, "Well, have a nice long drive back. I'm going to get the helicopter." So it's that appearance thing all the time with him.
He definitely wants to be seen as like
But Elliot went to the toilet because. Well, he threw up a few times.
Yeah, he didn't notice the withdrawal or Tyrell being there.
But it also happened to have an air control panel in there, so he could do the little plant the Raspberry Pi. But then when he was halfway through doing it, the door opened and it was Tyrell. And then Tyrell was saying that he knows that he framed Terry.
Yep, Terry
and that's
Colby.
His exploit is that his father was died.
That's paid off because back in the episode where the FBI were there, Elliot swapped the envelopes and Tyrell saw him do it.
Yeah.
And we was like, he definitely saw something.
Yeah, we wondered if it would catch up at some point.
Yeah.
But
Then he's like, I don't have any proof, but...
I know you did it.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
But enjoy your long drive home.
Yeah.
And then he left.
Yeah.
So...
And then they went home as well.
Elliot continued making the pie.
Yeah, it's finished. It's done.
Yep.
But unfortunately, the Dark Army...
Have pulled out.
Why? Don't know. Apparently, according to Cisco, who is Darlene's ex, her contact in the Dark Army. According to him, they were out before they even got to Steel Mountain.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a dick move. They didn't even say. So
who knows?
Yeah.
The other thing as well that was overarching as well, you saw at the beginning, was the Shayla's drug lord thing that
Vera,
that Elliot set up to be put in prison because of everything.
He worked out.
It was Elliot, and they've now kidnapped Shayla, I guess.
She wasn't there. The dog was there and a phone.
I just thought that because Shayla was like, "Oh, if you're home tonight, tell me how your day is," sort of thing. And then obviously everything happened with the Dark Army pulling out, and Darlene was so distraught over it, thinking that she'd messed everything up, that Elliot said, "You can crash at mine tonight." That I was imagining that Darlene and Elliot were going to go back to Elliot's and crash.
Yeah.
I didn't know if anything would happen, but and then Shayla would like come in the morning or something and can be like, "Oh, so you spent the night with her and not me?" So I thought that I didn't expect her to be kidnapped.
Well, did you like at any point did you remember the Vera Fernandez bit at the beginning? Like,
no, I kind of forgot about it.
That's the cool thing, because it's right at the beginning and then it pays off right at the end where the phone's ringing. And did you expect him to be on the other end of the phone?
No, but how? He's in prison.
You get a phone call in prison, right?
Yeah, but I feel like he was just phoning until he answered.
Maybe he's got... I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? He was just like, at some point he'll come home and pick this up.
Who knows? Hopefully. The universe has a funny way of connecting everyone.
Yeah, Angelou, and I didn't quite catch I saw it said E-Corp Insurance.
Yes.
But I couldn't work out if they were bills.
I think they were. There was a lot of them. There's a lot of what seemed like bills. I think some of it...
So do you think he's still paying for the treatment?
I have no idea.
Yeah, because obviously her mum was...
Well, it could just be the Evil Corp is like the biggest thing, right? They probably have banks and they probably give out loans. He's probably just in debt.
Or is he in debt from the treatment that her mother needed that she died from in the end? Or is he ill?
Who knows?
Or...
She didn't question it. She went to, and then I liked her dad. He was very nice. He knew what to say. She's like, "You don't have to cook for me." He's like, "French toast it is." It's like, he was a nice guy. Yeah, but she's split up with Ollie.
Yep.
Deserved it.
See, I did say that. I was like, I think she's only still with him to sort this out.
She used him. Yeah,
but he
was too dumb to realise that's what was happening. So, but even at the end, like he was trying to guilt trip her, and then like, "I love you" and whatever, and then he was like,
"It's always about him."
He's like, "You're ruining your life going away. Think about it. Without me, you'll be ruined." And then he's like, when she revealed she'd done it, he was like, "What have you done to me? Do you realise what's going to happen?" Yeah, he doesn't care. He's just all about himself. So.
Was you even thinking about me? Well,
yes, and I hope you suffer for it. So yeah. Anything else happened? I think we did hear another name from the Dark Army. Did you hear it? No. When she said to Cisco, she was like, "Get your buddy White Rose."
White Rose. Yeah.
But other than that, Dark Army didn't really say much. They booted her out of the thing. She freaked out in the library.
Yeah.
So
a lot happened.
What's the plan now?
Don't know, do we?
They've still got like a day or so.
Yeah.
So I guess they've got to
sweet talk the Dark Army.
Yeah. I guess so. But who knows? Other than that, Tyrell and his wife went around to Scott.
Yes, who's going to potentially be the CTO.
He's lined up to be the CTO. Yeah. So Tyrell used it. Weird. He was like, "Oh, I want to be your right-hand man." Yeah. I liked how the guy was like, "If I was you, would you want to be let me be?" And he's like, "I wouldn't even let me in the house if I was you." So, but like Tyrell was like very like another moment where they're just like ripping into people. It was like, how Sharon, I think her name was, right?
Yeah,
like, how do you not blow your brains out being married to him? Yeah. And then what happened?
She went to the toilet, and then he followed her to the toilet, and then he was just stood there looking at her, and she opened her legs, and he was like, "Thank you for a nice dinner," and then left.
And left. There we go.
Yeah.
But he now some vulnerability, I guess. Yeah.
But he now knows that that's how she found her exploit.
Yeah, that's her exploit. That's what I quite like. like obviously Elliot spoke about it in like voiceover about exploits earlier on. We found out that Mobley's a glutton because we saw it previously. He was eating a burger, now he's eating crisps. Romero's the other guy. He's like a hypochondriac. He's like, I don't want germs. Mr. Robot's insane, which we kind of saw a bit at the end. He freaked out a bit, and then he chucked the keyboard across the room. He's like, we don't want to hurt them, we want to kill them. So, it's a good point, though.
And they'll come back stronger.
Yeah, if they do it now, they'll be prepared, and they'll just... Then how do you go up against them? So, that's pretty much the episode, I think. I guess... Where do you think it's going to go next?
I don't know. It could go anywhere, couldn't it?
I guess we need to find out what's happening with Dark Army. Also,
they've still got the main mission of they want to take down Steel Mountain, but what they plan to do has now been derailed. They need to
need to work that part out. But we've also got the whole Vera and Shayla thing going on, so we need to know what's that about. So yeah, good stuff. I really enjoyed that episode. Justice for Bill.
Yep.
Poor Bill. Hashtag justice for Bill.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that scene so much.
Yeah.
I feel so sorry for him. Yeah.
We'll always remember you, Bill.
Yeah.
Even if you just feature in this one episode.
Yeah. So there we go. But that was Mr. Robot episode 5. Thank you very much for watching. I really enjoyed it.
Yep.
We've got 5 more episodes left. We're halfway. And we will be back for episode 6.
Yes.
Hopefully next week.
Yeah.
But there we go. Thank you. Please subscribe.
Yep.
And comment and like and whatnot.
Yeah.
Alright then. Bye.